porn groups and Pornhub sue to block Texas looming online age checks and health warnings law.
VfL Wolfsburg binds Joakim Maehle in the long term. Saarbrücken conquered Karlsruhe very thinly. Donald Trump is invested in cryptocurrency. It had been speculated that Donald Trump owns between $250,000 and $500,000 in Ethereum. In the past, leaders like Turkish President Erdogan and Russian President Putin had holdings in crypto. Visa enables payment of gas fees with credit cards on Ethereum. Visa's proposed solution utilizes Ethereum's ERC 4337 standard in a Paymaster contract, allowing Visa cardholders to directly cover their gas fees. Air Canada profits soar amid high demand and fares, and despite flight delays.
WGA restarts negotiations with studios upon AMPTP counterproposal. Negotiations recess, but will resume next week as WGA will respond to latest offer next week.
Stephen Fry will host British reboot of Jeopardy!TV.
Tyrese Gibson sues Home Depot for $1 million over racial profiling. Details humiliating and demeaning experience. Fox's chief legal officer Viet Din will depart in another major exit after Dominion settlement shakeup. After landmark $785 million Dominion settlement and his company profits plunge 75%.
Sacha Baron Cohen plans Ali G comeback on tour to mark 25th anniversary. Truck carrying Metallica's tour equipment crashes in upstate New York. Highly publicized rapper Tekashi 69 arrested in South Florida for failure to appear, months after he was ambushed in a gym. Scientists discover strawberry-like invertebrate with 20 arms in the frozen seas around Antarctica, and named it after a strawberry. Study shows how predatory small fish hide behind other bigger fish to sneak up on prey.
UK won't extradite man over Tokyo jewelry heist, cites Japan's human rights record. In the past, 3 suspects in Tokyo robbery had lost legal challenge over Japan's extradition request.
Evangelical Christians in the USA reject Bible points because Jesus is to the left and liberal. Volodymyr Zelensky dismissed all the commissioners responsible for recruitment for the war in Ukraine. XRP is not a security, period. Crypto lawyers on Ripple's case amid SEC appeal. Binance files an application in Taiwan seeking AML compliance.
U.S.-China weekly flights approved to double under government agreement.
Off the Yemen coast, UN removes 1 million barrels of oil from aging tanker to avert environmental catastrophe. Biden administration to invest $1.2 billion in projects to suck carbon out of the air.
Russia warns ECOWAS not to take military action, and ECOWAS vows to hold Russia responsible if Wagner violates human rights in region. India asks citizens to leave African country as soon as possible. SARS-CoV-2 vaccination, booster, and infection in pregnant population enhances passive immunity in neonates. Fossey referred to Justice Department for criminal investigation for allegedly lying under oath to Congress. Recently, Senator Rand Paul asked D.C. U.S. Attorney to probe Fauci for lying to Congress about U.S.-funded COVID research in Wuhan.
Apple has plowed over $500 billion into stock buybacks since 2012, more than Visa, J.P. Morgan, or Exxon are worth.
Verizon fails again. Shutter's attempt to Zoom alternative blue jeans after paying $400 million for it. Amazon warns workers to come back into the office. Fat burning during exercise varies widely between individuals. Rockstar acquires Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay mod developers. Cfx.re. Microsoft's Copilot AI can now help deploy field workers. Google rolls out unknown tracker alerts on Android. President Biden announces C. Kirabo Jackson to the Council of Economic Advisors. C. Kirabo Jackson is the Abraham Harris Professor of Education and Social Policy at Northwestern University. He is also a professor of economics, a fellow at the Institute for Policy Research, and a faculty research fellow at the National Bureau of Economic Research. China says CIA spy Chinese national uncovered after recruitment by U.S. in Italy. A totaled Tesla was sold for parts in the U.S. but came back online in Ukraine. Nearly 45,000 Jeep Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer SUVs recalled for airbag problem. New force of nature discovered by scientists at Fermilab, as Mu1G2 doubles down with latest measurement, explores uncharted territory in search of new physics. It has been thought that scientists may be on brink of discovering fifth force of nature in particle physics. UK's Premier League faces demands to curb state-owned football clubs. Previously it had been reported that Premier League clubs looking to ban Saudi-style takeovers, and recently UK government announced bold plan to protect long-term future of English football, as a new independent regulator for the men's elite game will be established in law to oversee the financial sustainability of the game, and put fans back at the heart of how football is run.
CBF, Brazil's Football Association goes to FIFA to prevent athletes punished by manipulation from acting outside Brazil. In the past, Brazil protested to FIFA after defender Ronan racially abused at Under-20 World Cup.